Welcome back to Top 10 To-Do List, everyone. In this video we're going to be talking about Teddington, which was recently crowned as London's best place to live in 2021 by the Sunday Times. Now if you love travelling and discovering new places, make sure you subscribe to the channel as you'll be notified of any new video that I post. Now in this video we are lucky enough to have Cal join us, who has been a resident of Teddington for over 20 years and will be sharing some of his secrets of what makes Teddington so special. Teddington is famed for its high quality of living, which attracts thousands of visitors to the beautiful riverside setting, the majestic royal parks and the vibrant independent shops of Teddington High Street. We'll be showing you what makes Teddington special and sharing some of the popular highlights of this unique London town. Teddington is located on the River Thames in the southwest London suburb borough of Richmond. It is ideally located between the famous riverside towns of Kingston, Twickenham and Richmond, and is a short drive away from Heathrow Airport and Hampton Court Palace. For our first place to visit, we're going to head straight to the heart of Teddington, the River Thames. Teddington Riverside is the focal point for residents and visitors who are drawn to its beautiful waterside setting. You can find many water activities on the river, from rowing, paddleboarding, wild swimming, to taking one of many boat tours or even chartering your own boat. The best ways to get out onto the river are either by bringing your own boat, which has become very popular over the last few years, with all of the fold-up inflatable boats which can easily be stored in your vehicle. Some other ways would be to buy a ticket with some of the boating companies that offer lovely trips down the river, or you could charter your own boat, which would be the most expensive way, but well worth it if you're with a large group of people or just want to chill out and have some drinks with your mates. For more information on this, please visit the Top 10 To-Do List website. Today, Teddington Bridge is one of only 2 bridges that is pedestrian only and remains an important passageway for thousands of people each day who cross into the nearby village of Han. The fact that Teddington Lock splits the River Thames between the tidal London Thames and the Thames Greater makes Teddington such a significant spot on the Thames. In fact, the name Teddington actually comes from the words Tide End Town, as it is the point on the River Thames where the tidal Thames starts and the open Thames finishes. Teddington has always been an important point on the Thames, historically being home to major boatyards, river trade for London, and also it was the launch point for the famous Dunkirk rescue mission in World War II. You can enjoy the river at any time of the day, but my favourite time has to be before sunset, as it's much quieter and you can take in those majestic colours as you sit back and enjoy the calming waters of Teddington Riverside. We are now going to head over to one of Teddington's main highlights, Bushy Park, to meet Cal, who will tell us why he visits the park on such a regular basis and what makes it one of London's most beautiful parks.
Yeah, Bushy Park's one of my favourite places to take my daughter. There's just so much space for her to be free and play with the wildlife, and it's just such a beautiful time to come around this time of the year in May.
It was quite amazing to see how unafraid the animals of Bushy Park were of humans. It seemed like all the animals of the park, from ducks, squirrels, wild rabbits, and even swans, would feed straight from your hand. I had even heard that the deer would come up to you and take food from your hands too. However, the park please asks its visitors to not feed the deer and to admire them from a distance, especially when accompanied by their young. For those of you who love the great outdoors, with over 1,000 acres of space for runners, cyclists and bird watchers, Bushy Park is a true paradise. It's also home to one of southwest London's largest playgrounds, which is a popular hangout for kids and families in the school holidays and weekends. If you really want to make your visit to Bushy Park that extra special, then try exploring by horse and pony. The Park Lane Stables offers rides through the park to people of all ages and even complete beginners. Within the park you can also find the Woodland Gardens, which is 60 acres of vibrant plants, beautiful waterways and a large range of towering trees. It also provides a very large cafeteria, making it a great place to stop and have a rest. The park also holds great history to it, originally created for King Henry VIII as his personal hunting grounds, with his residency Hampton Court Palace only a 5-minute walk away. Now what would a town be without its high street? Teddington High Street retains a laid-back feel as the high street deviates from the main road connecting between Twickenham and Kingston. It has always been famed for its fiercely independent shops, which range from bespoke art galleries to a modern tobacconist selling the largest selection of Cuban cigars in the UK. However, for many people, like myself, it is casual pubs and the coffee culture which makes Teddington High Street so relaxed and special, making it an easy-to-get-to destination which is always able to offer sophisticated but a laid-back lifestyle. Now if you're looking for somewhere to grab some lunch, there are a large amount of lovely cafes all over Teddington. If Italian home-style cooking is your thing, then Toscana is a great spot. It's located north of the High Street, and the cafe is managed by the owner Bessa, who puts her heart and soul into freshly preparing the food every morning. One dish that has kept me coming back for many years is their signature lasagna, which happens to be the best lasagna that I have ever had.
And they do a great coffee too.
One of Cal's favourite hangouts is the Fallow Deer, which is a modern bistro-style coffee shop. It's a chill place to have breakfast and brunch with family and friends. If you're not sure what to order here, check out the Eggs Fallow dish if you want something substantial and tasty. And if you like drinking, they also do a cocktail night every Friday from 6 p.m. Another cool place, especially for those with a sweet tooth, is Gosher's, which has possibly the largest selection of cakes and pastries in this part of London. They also serve hot food, and a highly recommended dish to try here is the Polish dumplings. And when it comes to dinner, you're also spoilt for choice in Teddington. As much as we would love to have filmed all of the great places to eat, we simply didn't have enough time in the video to fit them all in, so we have just mentioned a few. First is the Angler's Pub and Restaurant, which has existed since the mid-18th century. It is situated in one of the best locations right in front of Teddington Bridge. It is easily accessible from the river, making it a great spot if you decide to take out a boat and fancy stopping off somewhere to grab some food and drinks. It is a popular hangout for many thirsty locals wanting to unwind and have some great food. The staff are very friendly and accommodating, making sure that their customers have a great time. They also hold events, and there is enough space inside and out for over 800 people. If you fancy something more classy and want to be wined and dined, then treat yourself to the Wharf. It is also set on the river with stunning views of Teddington Lock and is just a 5-minute walk from the High Street. Enjoy a modern French menu while sitting back and listening to a great mix of jazz bands and other live performers playing soothing music for you to relax to. If you're in Teddington with your partner, then this really is a lovely restaurant to take them to. Teddington also has some very interesting history behind it. The town was almost made a city when in the 18th century a new church was designed in a French Gothic style on the image of Paris's famous Notre Dame. However, whilst the beautiful church was finished, it was never officially categorised as a cathedral, which meant Teddington continued to remain a town. Today, the dramatically beautiful St Albans Church is home to a prominent arts centre which attracts local artists from miles around to showcase their work. Teddington is also home to the National Physical Laboratory, which has been behind some of the biggest inventions in the world, including the bouncing bomb used in World War II and Alan Turing's digital innovation blueprint, which later formed into the creation of the Internet. Golfing enthusiasts will be happy to know that one of London's best golf courses is located right next to Teddington. Fulwell Golf Club was established in 1904 by J.H. Taylor and maintains a well-manicured course all year with immaculate greens, fairways, tees and approaches, as well as a beautiful landscape filled with century-old trees. Now, if you're looking to stay the night in Teddington, then there are quite a few options. For lower budgets, there is the Travel Lodge, which is well located at the end of the High Street. For something more modern and luxurious, the newly decorated rooms at the park are well worth a look. The restaurant and bar is also something of a social institution in Teddington, given its impressive facade and location on a quiet street off the busier High Street. Now, if you're looking for something more of a holiday resort, then the Lensbury ticks a lot of boxes. Set directly on the river with facilities ranging from tennis courts, swimming pools, a gym and a spa, as well as boat rentals, makes it a great choice if you're with your family.
So there you have it, people, London's best town 2021. Now if you want to help me out and see more videos like this, then please subscribe, as the more subscribers I get, the more videos I can make for you, and it's totally free. If you give me a thumbs up also, that would be greatly appreciated, and any questions or comments that you have, please leave them in the comments section below. I also want to give a big shout out to Teddington Together, who are a charity that help work with residents, local traders and companies with the aim of keeping Teddington a great place to work and live. For more information on them and everything that you've seen in this video, as well as other things to do in Teddington, just head over to the Top 10 To-Do List website. That's it from me. I'll see you in the next one.